Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last time we had some side quests to do. We're handling a few things. And now we're gonna go and handle the Landsmeet, I think. Yeah, there we go. If I can figure out where we're supposed to go. And get this thing finished.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things, I know it, but I owe him everything. I cannot betray him, do not ask me to.
So, Catherine's story is, she was a farmer, and Loghain happened to be traveling past her land, and he was attacked by some bandits, and she ran out to help him, not knowing that he was perfectly capable of handling the issue himself, but he was impressed by her and made her one of his soldiers. So Loghain's a bit of a feminist, just saying. Then let me stop him.
I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
It is true. Marik would not have survived if Loghain hadn't, been his friend.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it.
You saw people clapping, dude.
You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
No, not really.
Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
You're still tying Orlais into this? Orlais has nothing to do with this. The Blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Well, I don't know. maybe. You allowed Brendan Howe to imprison and torture innocents.
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Howe was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all.
You allied with him.
But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Howe may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
He attacked me. No one cares about the elves. Like, I can bring it up, nobody cares. Yeah. Then why did you send a blood mage to poison Arl Eamon?
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
I didn't do anything to her. I protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force.
No.
Killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Yeah, listen to Nora.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Nora.
Okay.
I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Yeah. This landmate is not working out so well. Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
He is so... just all of his distrust for the Wardens and Orlais, and leaves him completely blind to everything else. Call off your men and we'll settle this.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar Seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Oh, I'm dueling you myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got him, yes! Oh, you're not gonna be difficult at all. Wow. That is the fastest I've ever done that.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
And I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. The Terran is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
It's not forgetting it. It's... I personally find justice more satisfying through service than just executing people. And Riordan has a point. Like, we could use more wardens.
Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. I won't!
Okay, except that there are plenty of criminals in the warden ranks. Like, I understand that Alistair has a personal grievance, and I get that, but... Are you making me choose between the 2 of you?
He's being childish. How many generals do you think Ferelden has? We can't afford to lose any of them to Alistair's tantrums if we want to survive the Blight.
Oh, but we can afford to lose a king? And the entire army that was abandoned at Ostagar? Whose tantrums cost us all that, I wonder? I see I need to take matters into my own hands. I demand justice. And that means I take the throne. I will be king.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king he'd be? Putting his own selfish desires above the needs of his country? You can't seriously support him.
Yeah, I disagree with Honora's argument, and I disagree with most of Alistair's argument. He has a point. I'm still trying to get the 2 of you to rule together.
And I thought you weren't going to stab me in the back. Funny how nothing ever turns out like you thought.
Alistair, compose yourself.
Fine, you want Loghain and the Grey Wardens so badly? Then I'll be leaving the Wardens to marry Honora.
You can't just stop being a Warden.
Watch me.
This can be discussed later. We are keeping the Landsmeet waiting.
Right.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a Blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this woman to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the Taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
I understand.
So it's done. My father lives, and for good or ill, he is now a Grey Warden. Thank you for giving him the opportunity to undergo the ritual. It couldn't have been easy.
He has a lot to redeem himself for.
He does indeed. And my future husband is upstairs, no doubt glaring out of the window and pouting. He is so much like Kaelin, it's disturbing.
Don't be too hard on him.
The Darkspawn run rampant over half of Ferelden. We are all about to have a very bad day. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able. You have united Ferelden, Warden. Now we face the Blight.
I'm a little concerned because I thought Alistair was supposed to come talk to me. Algren has nothing to say, and Honora came to talk to me instead.
Those cats out of my crate.
Maybe I can. No, maybe I can find him.
Those chickens know they're laying for an hour.
I wonder if I chose incorrect options. That's weird. So the reason that I hardened Alistair is because how the Landsmeet goes turns out very different depending on what you've done with his character. If you don't harden him, he doesn't want the throne. He never wants it. So if you want to make him king, I prefer just hardening him on principle because he actually wants it. If you recruit Loghain, like I did, there he is. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there you are. Come to offer congratulations, I suppose? Maybe you intend to throw me a party to celebrate my engagement.
I really think this is for the best.
I get that you think so. Loghain let all the Grey Wardens die. Let his king die. All because he thought he alone could defend Ferelden against the dreaded Orlesians. No matter what your plans are, he deserved to die. He deserved justice. And you made him one of us!
Killing him won't bring Duncan back, Alistair.
It would have meant Duncan could rest easier. Me too. But why should I complain, right? I'm the king now, and with a beautiful fiancée who is going to remind me of her father every time I look at her. I'll make the best of it, I guess. I'm not going to roll over and let Honora rule, that's for sure. Well, good luck, I suppose. You have a lot to do now. And so do I.
Oh. I was kind of a dick friend, and I apologize. So yeah, if you want to recruit Loghain and you don't harden Alistair, he leaves. He just leaves. He leaves and becomes a wandering drunk. That's why I always harden Alistair, so that he can not... What are you doing, Loghain?
Let's not spend more time here than we must.
Are you okay? I'll just leave you to whatever it is that you're doing over there. And the Landsmeet, of course, can have very different outcomes. You can have Honora be queen by herself. You can have Alistair be king by himself. You can, if Alistair fights Loghain, he'll just behead him right then and there. So, I guess we're leaving? Let's do that. But I really do feel like this is the way to go. My personal preference. Is Slim back? Is he back? Is he back? Yes, he's back. Slim!
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist?
How much for this tip?
Nothing. You may not make much either. It's the principle, really.
Alright. Let's hope it goes better than last time.
No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it and... well, yours too. We're stealing the tears of Andraste. You care about the history. Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are.
Tell me about the tears?
There aren't many things as holy as the tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial.
Okay.
A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, the vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic.
Okay. Do they do anything?
They're holy, precious, and wet. But it's what they symbolize that's important.
Okay. Do you believe the story?
Growing up in the alienage, you want to believe in something. Something that explains the suffering. I have faith. Not everyone does.
Alright, so who has the tears now?
Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine tears of Andraste decades ago. And his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind. Afterwards, I'll see that the tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry.
Can't I just give them? How do I get in?
We've tried under, now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go through it and find the real vault. That's all I know. I'll be waiting for you here.
Alright. Sounds interesting. Do I get anything new? No, doesn't look like it. And what about over here? Can I ask you about these tiers?
So much to do.
Okay.
They are
Let's grab this banter over here.
So, you're a Ferelden girl who decided to live in Orlais.
I did not decide to live in Orlais. My mother took me there with her. I know how you feel about the Orlesians, but I am not one of them.
You may as well be. You grew up there, your views and values are theirs. I've heard you speaking with the others. You find Ferelden unsophisticated, barely civilized.
No, this is not true.
You're painted to look like you're a Ferelden, but scratch the surface and find nothing but Orlais underneath.
Let's see, this is where... Yeah, let's go do this. Okay.
Trap!
I'll take care of that.
Trap!
Take care of that. Come on. Left. Or, well, someone's coming this way. I'm gonna go this way.
Trap! Right.
No!
Now we play a little.
Let's get started.
It's taken care of. Any shinies? No shinies?
Trap!
I see it. Taken care of. Kitchen supplies? Deathroot extract. That is useful for the elves. This guy.
Right.
There you are.
Time for some fun!
What is this?
Finished.
Unlocked.
Done and
Look at that. You don't have any shinies. That's not cool. Oh. I went nice. Nobody stepped on it. Thank goodness. And this is where we were?
This should be easy enough.
Come on. There's a glyph. I don't know what that glyph does.
That wasn't so bad. Task complete. On to the next.
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. If you are in a relationship with Alistair and you are not a human noble, and you make him king, he will break up with you. So, that's something else to look out for when you play that scene. Someone has shinies on them. Boy, now I'm confused. Okay. That looks like everything. Except, I want to go back and see, do these guys have shinies on them? No, no one has shinies. I don't understand. And we apparently took care of those guys.
I sense something drawing you.
There you are. Get the mage first. Oh, I'm stuck again. It's no good. Trap detected where? Okay. Got this. Maybe.
Let's get started. On it.
Ah. Thank you, Leliana. Loghain. Let's get this taken care of. Okay. No shinies? Nobody? Nobody? Bueller? Okay, door.
Warden senses.
Missionary captain. Got a key. Is it? Oh, chest. There we go. Like, there's gotta be something in here. Other than this one random dude.
Trap!
Duh. I heard her say trap, but I just kept walking. That is a door. That's... okay. Let's go this way first. Chest.
Finished.
And anything else in... no? This is where we were, right? Yeah. No shinies. It's this way. Nothing. Okay, just a room. All by itself. That's cool. That's it? Alright. And this way. Wine cellar?
It is done. I sense something drawing near.
Ah! Back outside. Oh geez, mages. No, no, no! Help. Help, help. Alright, you get that one, I'll get this one. No, don't run from me!
As you wish. Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Okay, that was interesting. Shinies. Somebody. Anybody. Nobody. Nothing there. Nope. No.
I sense something drawing near. Right. Time for some fun.
At least the mages are gone. And this is a way to go. What's up here though? Ah! I'll get you. I'll get you. Yeah, that's the exit. We don't want to go that way. Let's go into the room.
Task complete. On to the next.
Ah, mage. I want the mage first. I want the mage first.
Let's get started.
That's fine. I got him. This place has shinies. Chainmail gloves. And this is where the lever would be, but it's not there. That's really weird. Like, why would you have had the lever previously where it does nothing and then not have it at the part where it's actually supposed to do something? That's just strange. I don't know. We are out of time. So we will head down to the secret door next time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Social media links in the description. Thanks for watching!